December 6th. Daily video Bible reading from the Net Bible. Proverbs chapter 3 from the Old Testament. My child, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments, for they will provide a long and full life, and they will add well-being to you. Do not let truth and mercy leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and people. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways, and he will make your path straight. Do not be wise in your own estimation. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. This will bring healing to your body and refreshment to your inner self. Honor the Lord from your wealth and from the first fruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled completely, and your vats will overflow with new wine. My child, do not despise discipline from the Lord, and do not loathe his rebuke. For the Lord disciplines those he loves, just as a father disciplines the son in whom he delights. Blessed is the one who finds wisdom, and the one who obtains understanding. For her benefit is more profitable than silver, and her gain is better than gold. She is more precious than rubies, and none of the things you desire can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand. In her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are very pleasant, and all her paths are peaceful. She is like a tree of life to those who obtain her, and everyone who grasps hold of her will be blessed. By wisdom the Lord laid the foundation of the earth. He established the heavens by understanding. By his knowledge the primordial sea was broken open, and the clouds dripped down dew. My child, do not let them escape from your sight. Safeguard sound wisdom and discretion, so they will give life to you and grace to adorn your neck. Then you will walk on your way with security, and you will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be filled with fear. When you lie down, your sleep will be pleasant. You will not be afraid of sudden disaster or when destruction overtakes the wicked. For the Lord will be the source of your confidence, and he will guard your foot from being caught in a trap. Do not withhold good from those who need it when you have the ability to help. Do not say to your neighbor, "Go, return tomorrow, and I will give it," when you have it with you at the time. Do not plot evil against your neighbor when he dwells by you unsuspectingly. Do not accuse anyone without legitimate cause if he has not treated you wrongly. Do not envy a violent man, and do not choose to imitate any of his ways. For one who goes astray is an abomination to the Lord, but he reveals his intimate counsel to the upright. The Lord's curse is on the household of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous. Although he is scornful to arrogant scoffers, yet he shows favor to the humble. The wise inherit honor, but he holds fools up to public contempt. Proverbs 3 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own understanding." Boy, do I mess that up all the time. One of my favorite Christian writers is Oswald Chambers, who I very much look forward to getting back to reading his books once we're done recording DVB for this year. He speaks volumes about this trusting part, because honestly, as Christians, we really struggle with this. For some reason, we trust our own understanding and we trust our own plan, which humors me to no end because we have no concept of what's going on. We only know this little tiny sliver that you allow us to see, and somehow we think that we know what is best. And here you are, the God of the universe, who created us, who envisioned us before the worlds were even created, and who watch over us minute by minute in our daily path, who definitely knows the better way for us, and yet we continue to almost throw a tantrum wanting our own way, our own path. But Oswald Chambers talks about this a lot. He says, have you been asking God what he is going to do? He will never tell you. God does not tell you what he is going to do. He reveals to you who he is. We're so insistent upon knowing things, of having things checked off, crossed off on a list, of control over things that are happening, will happen, that we haven't even stopped to realize that not only is your plan better than any plan that we could have, but that trust comes from the fact that we don't need to know the plan. We simply need to know the plan maker. We simply need to know that you truly love us. And I think that's a part a lot of us miss, is if we really buy into, if we really believe that you love us beyond anything we can understand, wouldn't we 102% have faith in your plan? Wouldn't we just go through life completely trusting you, never having to be reprimanded or disciplined or taught how to trust you, always relying on you and never relying on our own understanding? I think the part is almost we don't understand that love piece. And yet, as you show us this plan that you have for our life, you truly reveal more and more this amazing love that you have for us, for all these things that you do for us that we don't deserve, for this better life that you want for us, way better than anybody else would want for us. And you also reveal your sovereignty, that your knowledge, your vast knowledge of this world that you created, is far superior than anything we could possibly dream up in our own minds. And then I think the other part, besides just not truly grasping this concept of how much you truly love us or accepting that, I think we also miss the fear part. It seems to me that especially the people in the Old Testament, even a lot of the stories in the New Testament, they understood fear. They understood just how reverent we should be before you, for you, through you, as we go about our daily lives. And it's almost like you're just one more task in our life, one more common thing in our life. Oswald Chambers talks about this too. He says the remarkable thing about God is that when you fear God, you fear nothing else. Whereas if you do not fear God, you fear everything else. So this amazingly powerful catch-22 that if we don't get love, that you love us so much that you're willing to do this for us, and if we don't have faith in your plan that you know what is better for us, and if we don't have fear that you're so much bigger than all the common things in our life, then we completely miss the point. We completely miss the point of this Creator who made us with attributes of himself, but you are still God, who reigns sovereign over everything in the entire universe, in the universes that we know about and the universes we don't know about. I think it comes down to love and fear God. And at least I can speak for me. I miss that mark every day. And every day I have to wake up and figure out where that mark is again and try and get better at getting closer to it. We do not experience that kind of devoted, unselfish, pure love that you give us here on earth. No matter who it is, whether it's our parents or our significant other or a child, we would never experience truly how much you love us. And maybe that's part of the reason why I struggle with that, is I've never known anybody to think that I deserve to have that kind of love. Nobody's ever come into my life and said, oh, you are so worthy that all I'm going to ever do is love you. I'm never, ever going to not love you. And I'm going to love you with depth and passion and jealousy, and you are mine, and I'm super excited for your life. I've had a lot of people who've loved me, but very much like the world loves me. God, please unveil yourself to me. Reveal who you are to me. Allow my heart to accept all these extraordinary things that you are that I've never experienced before in my life. And allow me to attribute them completely to you in submission, in honor, in obedience to you, God. Allow me to not rely on any of my understanding, but go to you completely in trust and faith of the plan that you have for me and for everyone in this world. I pray all this in your Son's name, Jesus Christ, my Lord. Amen.